Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2020, and I'm going to be showing you guys the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K20. And I also have some new snipe filters you guys should start using immediately, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So as usual, guys, let's go ahead and start with any new content we got in NBA 2K20 today, and then we'll move over to Twitter, see if there's any news or leaks or anything like that, and then we'll check and see if there's any lock codes as well. So let's go ahead and start with the pack market like we usually do. And today, guys, we got some great content, as you can already tell from the box and probably from Twitter and just playing the game in general today. By the time I'm uploading this video, we got Prime Series Kawhi Leonard, this card. We've been asking for Prime Kawhi and Paul George for a minute, and we finally got them back-to-back weeks. So we got Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard, who can play the small forward shooting guard. This card's an absolute stud. We got Galaxy Opal George Gervin, who's now like the cheapest opal in the game. Or okay, definitely not the cheapest, but he is flooding filters. You guys will see that later when we get to the filters, not the locker codes, the filters later in the video. We also have Galaxy Opal Gary Payton, Galaxy Opal Pascal Siakam, and Galaxy Opal Joel Embiid. We got a lot of opals today, a lot of opals. And then we got Pink Diamond David Robinson and a Diamond Tony Parker with a really freaky face on him right there. So let's go ahead and now switch on over. Actually, no, let's not switch over to Twitter. Let's go ahead and show you guys the new vault update that we also got today. We have Galaxy Opal Tom Heinsohn and Galaxy Opal Lenny Wilkins. And I'm going to be honest, normally this would be like a main part of the video, just talking about the new stuff, but these new cards are very lackluster in comparison to all the other stuff we got today. And you'll see here when we switch to Twitter that yeah, look at this, we got a leaked promo, and my first thing I'm thinking is this is going to come out Friday. I mean, it was leaked on the PlayStation Store. If you guys haven't seen this for some reason already on Twitter or from my video I already uploaded today, make sure to go check that out. Maybe I'll link that in the comments below, or maybe I'll put a card up on the screen. I don't know, but either way, go check out the new video I made of this, and we kind of go into in depth about the leaked promo here. But as you can see, Galaxy Opal Goat Kareem is the reward. We got Pink Diamond LeBron James, Galaxy Opal Chris Webber, and Galaxy Opal Shaq, another Galaxy Opal Shaq card. And yeah, my guess is that's coming out Friday, and this will have a significant impact on the market in the next upcoming days. Now, we will be talking about it here in a little bit with the filters, and maybe we'll just talk about it right now. But I will try to cover the, how this will impact the market in the next coming days, probably tomorrow or Thursday, and what you want to do with your cards. So quickly, we'll go over now to the last thing we have, and it's the lock code that also came out today. So make sure to enter this if you haven't already. There's probably a good chance you maybe missed it with all the hype stuff going on today. So yeah, crazy day for 2K today. A lot of good cards. We got a locker code, we got a vault update, and we got a leaked promo. So 10 out of 10 for content today. I've definitely used all my notifications for my YouTube videos, and the stream was a bop. We also hit 10K, so I don't know why I'm still talking. Let's move on now to the market update. Moving on now, though, to the market update portion of the video. Let's go ahead and see if prices are high or low today, and whether or not you should be buying or selling. And we're also just going to talk a little bit about the promo coming out and what you guys should be thinking about that when it comes to buying and selling your cards. So we'll go ahead and look at the market right now. And I will say prices are cheaper than they were the last, I think, 3 or 4 days, because we actually got some content today, and it's some fire content. So prices are a little bit lower. It's not like the market's super crashed, so don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. It's not like there's a huge crash going on right now, but there is probably going to be one coming up Thursday night or Friday in anticipation for the promos. So keep that in mind when you're buying cards today. Now, I will say, when you guys are buying cards, it's probably a good time to target the Kawhi and Gary Payton. No, sorry, not Gary Payton. Kawhi and Pascal Siakam and Embiid. If you're watching this video within like the first 1 or 2 hours of me uploading it, because there are a lot of clusters of these cards going up or ending at the same time. Same with George Gervin and Gary Payton, but those two aren't as special, and Dave Robinson, Tony Parker, just because they're already buy it nows. But the cards that aren't buy it nows, I've covered this in previous market update videos. You want to bid on these cards when like they're in clusters, when there's a lot of them ending at the same time, so maybe you can kind of get a bid snipe. Now, I will say you got to be a little bit more careful. I will say, like, just buy Kawhi and Pascal and Embiid if you want to play with them like today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Like, you can't wait. But if you can wait a little bit, maybe for the weekend, maybe for the crash on Friday or Thursday night, that might be a little bit better time to get better deals on these cards. But again, if you can't wait, then definitely go try to bid snipe some of these guys when they're ending in clusters. And just moving on, or just talking a little bit more about the promo coming up. Again, guys, I'm anticipating a crash Thursday night. Sometimes the crash the night before the promo is worse than the actual day of it. I do see us getting a crash on Friday as well. But just keep that in mind when you're spending your MT, and make sure you have enough MT for Friday or even Thursday night to pick up cards that you might have been eyeing for a long time, or if there's any new cards in the promo, or heck, if you're trying to lock in for the cream, make sure you have enough MT to buy the cards you want to buy. And just one more time, just to sum it up, guys, I just want to make sure this is loud and clear. If I were you, and you're not, you're trying to save up MT for Friday or Thursday, or you don't know what to do with your MT right now, I would sell your cards today and save up for MT on Friday, because the market, it is a little bit lower today, but it's going to be lower on Thursday and Friday, in my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. I can't predict the future. If I could, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos, but that is my opinion on what you guys should be doing with your MT right now. But all right, enough of the market talk. Let's get into some snipe filters, because I know you guys, a lot of you guys are here for the snipe filters, and we've got a couple today, and a lot of Galaxy Opal filters for you guys that love the Galaxy Opal filters, because we did get a lot of those in packs today. So the first one I have for you guys, and this is probably the one I'd be using today if I'm trying to snipe opals to make MT. And this one right here is pretty straight up just the Galaxy Opal. You don't even have to put Galaxy Opal, but it's the Prime Series 3 or Galaxy Opal Prime Series 3 snipe filter. And all you want to do is set this to Prime Series 3. Galaxy Opal is optional. And then put the minimum bid to 500, minimum buyout to 500, and then just refresh and buy anything that pops up. Now, the cards that can show up in this filter include the Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard, Lamar Odom, Luka, and Paul George. So whatever pops up, you're going to be making a good amount of MT. Ideally, you want to see Kawhi or Paul George, because those will net you the most MT. But either way, you can see 4 cards instead of just doing 1 if you put positions and stuff. So that is the first filter I have for you guys today. For the next filters I have for you guys today, this one right here, this one should be a pretty good one, because there's 3 cards in this filter and a card that's in packs. And the filter right here is Galaxy Opal position power forward and set the division to Atlantic. And in this filter, you can see Pascal Siakam, Larry Bird, and Kristaps Porzingis. I don't think there's anyone else. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe there's only 3 cards. And this one's going to be good because Pascal should be popping up left and right. And what you want to do is set your bid to 500 and buy out to 500. And just refresh and buy anything that pops up. Now, I will say a quick warning. Pascal is looking like he's going to be a buyout here within the next 24 to 48 hours. Probably tomorrow morning he might be a buyout. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell right now because the demand is still there, but there's also a lot of cards still up. So we'll just have to wait and see. Just quick warning, make sure you look at the price of Pascal before you start using this. But anyway, moving on to the next filter. I'm just going to quickly show you here. Again, the filter. There you go, before we reset it. So the next filter I have for you guys is the Galaxy Opal Prime VIP filter, and I can guarantee this filter will be working just as well in up and coming days, and all you have to do is adjust for the price. So Galaxy Opal theme, set this to Prime Series 3, and last I looked here before I started recording, you want to set the maximum to 48,000. So this one right here, you're going to be targeting Galaxy Opals, but you don't need to have like 100,000 MT. So let's go ahead and see if it's still working. Good. It's still working. This is taking into account the tax after sniping George Gervin. Now, I will say, guys, I always say this, make sure you go look at the cheapest Galaxy Opal up in this filter and account for the taxes. As of me making this video right now, 48,000 should be fine. So anything that pops up I can buy and sell at a break-even cost or break-even point. But the cards you can see in this filter include obviously all the Prime Series cards. Let me just reset the filter here. Galaxy Opal Prime Series 3. And you should be seeing a lot of Pascals popping up. Gary Payton, George Gervin. Those are the main cards you can see today. Probably Trae Young as well, and a bunch of others. And hell, maybe even Joel Embiid if you're lucky. But this filter should be popping off today just because so many people are selling the George Gervins for cheap and Gary Payton, and just so many are being pulled. So this filter right here should be popping off quite a bit. Just make sure you take into account the taxes with the lowest card popping up. But now moving on to the final filter, we have actually covered this. I believe it's probably 1 or 2 weeks since we've covered this, but this filter is still kind of old, reliable, and you don't need a lot of MT. And this one right here is the Pink Diamond Center Southwest Division filter. And right here, this used to be the best back in the day, and it's still pretty decent, especially with Galaxy Opal, sorry, not Galaxy Opal, Pink Diamond David Robinson coming out. And what you want to do here is set this to 12,600. The last time I checked, 12,600. Again, make sure you take into account taxes, so you make sure you break even when buying these cards. And what you want to do is just keep refreshing and buy anything that can pop up. And there's so many cards that can pop up in this filter. And let's just go ahead and take a look. Pink Diamond Center Southwest, and you can see David Robinson, of course. That's going to be the main guy that's going to be popping up quite a bit, because he's just flying out of packs left and right. But you can see Yao Ming, Tim Duncan, Anthony Davis, Hakeem. I think there's a couple more too. Bryant Reeves is actually the cheapest card. Let me just go back and show you guys an example of what I mean when I'm saying make sure you take into account the cheapest cards. But let's just go up to like 16,000 here. You can see that the cheapest cards are like Bryant Reeves and David Robinson. And if we see anything else, it's a snipe. But yeah, you can see quite a few cards in here. Anthony Davis, Ralph Sampson too. I forgot about him. There's just so many cards that can be popping up in here, and David Robinson is in packs, so this filter should be popping quite a bit. But alright guys, that's going to do it for today's market update. If you learned anything new today or just enjoyed the video, please hit the like button below, and feel free to leave a comment. Both those things really help grow the channel. And also, if you're new, consider subscribing, as we make these market update videos multiple times per week, and we live stream on YouTube every single day. And I just want to say this, I already said this on Twitter and Instagram and just on YouTube, the community tab and everything, but thank you guys so much for 10K. It really means a lot. If you told me a year from now I'd have 10,000 subs on YouTube, I really wouldn't believe it. You guys are truly kind of making a dream come true here with all the support. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace out.